Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jared here, and I have a gameplay commentary of the new arcade game From Dust. Now, this game is just released today as a part of Microsoft's Summer of Arcade deal they have going on, and I have to say, it's a really great game. Now, I've only played it for about maybe 2.5 hours, and it's incredibly difficult, incredibly fun, and it gets you really engaged in the world. It's amazing graphics, like really draw you in. It's a beautiful game to look at. Now, to explain the game a bit more, because some people find it confusing, I guess it would be easier if you had this visual aid here. But it's more of a god game, in air quotes. Like, you don't control the people or make buildings or anything like that. You control the land around them and the environment. So what I'm doing right now is actually just moving lava in front of where I'm going to put a village so that I don't get hurt by a volcano, because I've played this level twice, and this is the only one I've had to restart, and only 3 levels in, and I don't know, it's just, I cannot get this. So yeah, you see here, we have volcanoes. Now that's one of the problems that your villagers will face, and the volcanoes cause obviously spread of lava that would kill everyone, but forest fires are a big problem too. Like when I was playing this before, I had fires going through all 3 villages and flooding, and I just couldn't play the game. Now, this totem you're seeing right there in the water, that is a water repeller, and once your guy deciphers the rock, he sends back the information to the people, and you're able to deflect rock. Or, no, what am I talking about? You're able to deflect water, not rock. It's a water repel. And that comes in handy when there's tsunamis and stuff, which I'm trying to build up against right here. The other thing is that when there's rain, you also have flooding when it finishes raining, pretty much every time. And, of course, tsunamis are never good. Right now I'm just building up against the tsunami so that if it does in fact engulf this area of land, then it won't affect my people. Now, the totems is where you build all your villages. That's the source of power that they can use to build. And here you see a tsunami coming. It looks just amazing. It's quite frightening. But it seems that the lava is doing more work against me than it is for me. So yeah, as you can see, there's a tsunami on screen right now, and the water pouring in. It looks quite frightening. If I were to have a village there, it would be completely decimated at this moment, and I'd have to restart all over again. But luckily, I chose not to do that. See, now I'm just picking it up, and then that one's special because, as you can see, I don't know if it's clear or not. If you don't have this in HD, you probably should, so you can see the corner graphics of this game. It just looks beautiful, but it says Jellify water above that. Now what that means, and it'll show that later, is that the water that you pick up when this power is activated will actually become more of a solid. It'll still look like it's flowing, but it's not. And I'll explain that more when I actually get the Jellify water. It's coming up pretty soon. What else to talk about? Well, I have that new series, the Battle for the Cup, between me and Eric, and I only have one game uploaded so far, sorry about that, but I'm quite busy with school and we'll be having vacation time here and there, so if it doesn't all upload in within a week of each other, then I'm sorry, I'll get on that. See, now I have acquired Jellify water by getting that new totem, and of course the tsunami's on its way, but I'll skip ahead here. And here's the Jellify water in action, getting the people across, splitting the river. And here you'll see one of the actual villagers. When you hold left bumper and you actually are near one, then you can go in and look at them. Now here's what I think. This is a Ubisoft game, and when I look at the people, I am reminded of the people that were in The Truth in Assassin's Creed 2, when you got all of the, I can't remember what they're called, but they're shiny and you have to like do codes and stuff, and they're quite difficult. But they look so similar that I want to say that this is some kind of like homage to that. Now I'm just building a bridge to the final part here. There's when you get all the villages, you go over to that big totem. It's a big square thing, and that one right there, and you can finish the level that way. But I play it so that I get 100% completion. Bottom left corner you see that green meter. Oh, right here I'm having a flood. Oh man, this is just a horrible play by me. I move all the water with Jellyfi, which was pretty smart. Then I decide, hey, you know what? I need a barrier. I need a barrier made of lava. So yeah, you'll see what happens here. But anyway, so the bottom left corner, when you fill that all the way up, you get 100% of the area complete with like foliage, I guess you'd say. Just palm trees, basically. So here's the magnificent play. Look at that fire I just started. Not only did I have a flood, I also had a fire. So yeah, don't do that. So the village is completely destroyed. Luckily all my people escaped because there was the flood, so they left. And then they came back and they had to rebuild. But so the bottom left, you need to get that meter full for 100% completion basically. And when it's about 3/4 of the way up, it says migrating animals start to show up. So yeah, there's some, they look like beetles pretty much. They're huge, bigger than almost all of the people combined. So here's the thing that makes you end the level. I usually just wait to get 100%, but as you can see, I easily got that. It was with the water, it helps quite a bit, and you just have to spread a lot of dirt to get the 100% really easily. I'm just playing around with the Jellyfi water effect. It's kind of neat. Just waiting for my people to cross the river. But yeah, I'll do more gameplays like this, like live commentary. I was thinking of doing one with Eric. Who knows? He's on one of the final levels, and he said he can't do it. It's impossible. This is a really good play by me. I'm just so smart. Not only did I light my whole village on fire, I can think of doing this. I misclick a lot. Now the controls are pretty good in this game. Like really basic. If you were to pick it up, it's easy to get into. Just both sticks. Like move your character, camera, and then both triggers. Left trigger to pick up so left trigger to pick up your particle, I guess, and right trigger to set it back down. You just have to hold it for a while. And I just wait here to get most of the people across. Now there's a timer on the Jellyfi water. It's a 60-second timer, and it takes, I think, the same amount of time to regenerate. So don't quote me on that. I don't know if anyone quotes me at all, but don't quote me on that specifically. And the big explosions are obviously volcano exploding, so I have to hurry or else my land will start lighting on fire. Because as the volcano explodes, oh, and here's the final of the level, I'll just cut it here at the end of this cutscene, but as the volcanoes start to explode, they obviously expand, but then more lava gets to your village, and it's not a pretty sight when you start fires everywhere. But yeah, so I hope to do more of this. I expect more, and comment, rate, subscribe, do all that stuff. And have a great day.